My name is Thomas Larrabee. This is my mother, Francine Larrabee. This is our new YouTube account. Welcome to our new YouTube account. This video is an introduction video. It's to introduce you to our video, to our YouTube account. It's to welcome you to our YouTube account. We welcome you to our new YouTube account. Now, do you remember Doug Ford, Rob Ford, his brother? Do you remember when he was facing his crack scandal? Do you remember when mostly only the Toronto Star would write stories constantly, every day, throughout the entire scandal? Months, every day, a new story by the Toronto Star. Do you think because he's a politician, that couldn't lead to him feeling depressed and also suicidal? Because he's a politician? It's part of his job, he can handle it? My mother and I, we are not politicians. We are two survivors. We are not politicians. This video is an introduction video. The goal of this YouTube account from now on, I have not counted how many videos there currently are on both accounts, because they make videos but then remove them. This has been going on for 2 years. From now on, the way I look at it, if this is similar to the Toronto Star writing an article and then publishing it every single day for months against Rob Ford and Doug Ford, Rob Ford, the Ford family, Ford Nation. They harassed that family, the Toronto Star. From now on, this will be the only video where you will see my face, where you see my mother's face. From now on, I will wait. I will sit at home, enjoy my life, play my Grand Theft Auto 5. I will wait until the Toronto Star writes a story and publishes it. And then from there, I will walk to the Toronto Star box, put some money in it, buy the newspaper, make a video of the newspaper, and explain my mother and I are feeling suicidal because of this newspaper that was just published. But it's not the Toronto Star. It's not a newspaper. It's a YouTube video. So instead of going to the Toronto Star box and putting some money in it and making a video explaining we plan to kill ourselves because of these stories the Toronto Star are making, instead of doing that, we will be going to the library, making a video of, instead of the newspaper, a video that's on YouTube. That's how I look at it. That it could be the Toronto Star, similar to what they did to Rob Ford, Doug Ford, the crack scandal. It's similar to that, and they could be writing Toronto Star articles, but instead it's YouTube. So that's the goal of this YouTube channel. We are asking YouTube for help. Now that my mother and I are back in our hometown after 25 years, I'm a former Crown Ward. I was awarded compensation from the Criminal Injuries Compensation Board before Doug Ford removed the board. Before he did, I was awarded compensation. I'm back after 25 years. Now, what I would like, I have a 2-bedroom apartment. Now, what I would like, I have an Xbox. I have 4 versions of Grand Theft Auto. Okay? Those are the most important video games in the world to me. Okay? It's not just a game. It's a way of life. Those games, Grand Theft Auto. I got Grand Theft Auto 5, I got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I got Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I have Grand Theft Auto 3. I want to play these games, go to South Porcupine sometimes. I want to enjoy life. I want all my videos down, but I can't take them down if theirs are all going to stay up. The 2 NWO accounts, also the blog. I moved back home to Timmins. I took down all my stuff. I had my aunt go up to me. I'm walking into Metro, and I walk by her in Timmins here, and I walk right by her, ignore her. She yells out 2 times, "You don't post on the internet no more, eh? You don't post on the internet no more, eh?" It's like, do I have to? But I guess I have to continue, because if the blog won't go down, a blog that was made about the group home, but it puts my name in there to make it appear that I made the blog, but I never made the blog. All of those photos, it all looks like that potentially a group home staff took those pictures and made the blog. Because what leads me to believe that it was an employee is just the pictures of the kids, that it looks like, I have to go look at the blog again, but it looks like none of them are selfies. That someone took pictures of them. They agreed to it. It was for a good cause to complain about the group home. The kids agreed to take the pictures, but the staff made the blog because the staff have made negative reviews as an employee. I also think genuinely, the kids who age out of the CAS, genuinely, when they first age out, the majority of the time, they don't have the mental strength enough to even make a complaint in a review box as a former foster child, like the employees have the strength and ability to do. If you Google up Summit Human Services, there's a group home, there's reviews, there's a whole review page. There's a whole review page that's just for employees, because it's a business. And if you go look at the reviews that the employees made, and then from there go look at this blog, it leads me to believe the employee made the blog. An employee who made a negative review, made the blog, took pictures of the kids. The kids consented to the pictures, but didn't consent to making the blog. They all agreed that this is for a good cause because they all weren't happy there. But they didn't have the mental strength, and I don't know who made the blog, but I never made the blog. I want the blog down. I want the 2 NWO accounts down. I want to take down all my stuff. If I can't, I'm going to kill myself. So from now on, starting today, every time they make a video, in my mind, it's similar to the Toronto Star writing an article similar to what they did to Rob Ford, Doug Ford, the crack scandal. Instead of going to the newspaper box, putting some money, buying the newspaper, recording the newspaper, showing that and saying, I plan to kill myself because of the newspaper. It's not the newspaper, it's a YouTube video. That's the goal of this account. Thank you. Please help me get these videos down.